Hi guys, in this video we will understand the life and works of Arun Kolatkar. You must have heard about this poet whose some of the well-known poems we have in our syllabus of BA Part 2, and these poems which are there in our syllabus of BA Part 2 are An Old Woman, The Bus and Chaitanya. So you must have read these poems. So today in this video we are going to see the life and works or what kind of style is perceived by Arun Kolatkar in his writings. We are going to see all these things in our video. So let's get started. Background of the poet. Arun Kolatkar, he is born in 1932. He is one of the eminent poets writing in English. Okay, so he is one of the eminent poets who writes in English, but basically his mother tongue is Marathi. So he is bilingual that ways, because he writes in Marathi as well as in English. His long poem Jejuri is his greatest creation. It was published in 1976. Okay, so he is known, or he is famous for his greatest creation, that is Jejuri, published in 1976. And we have all the three poems which I have mentioned earlier. It is from the collection of this poem Greatest Creation Jejuri. So all are the excerpts from this long poem Jejuri. Okay, now what kind of themes are taken, what kind of things are written in his poem, we will see. Kolatkar writes on Indian themes. His sensibilities are basically Indian, which are reflected in his poems. Okay, so he has a great sensibility for these kind of Indian themes. And Indian themes, we can say that India has a big problem of poverty, hunger and starvation. So according to him, these are the chronic ailments or problems of Indian society. Hence these find place in his poetry. So these kind of themes find place in his poetry. And now very important thing for which he is known, that is Kolatkar shows irreverence to the gods. Okay, so unlike the people of India, we all the Indians do believe in gods. We have various gods, but unlike all these kind of people, he shows irreverence, irrespect or disrespect, I would say, for all the gods. He is opposed to the obsolete ways of life. Okay, way of life. He thinks that these are the things which are followed by our forefathers, but not now or not in today's time. He is very progressive and modern in his outlook. He is modern in his sensibility. He is skeptical. He is sometimes ironic and witty in his themes and phrasing of his poems. So he is reasonable. He is quite sensible and modern in his outlook. He was awarded the Commonwealth Poetry Prize. His shorter poems are pensive and the most realistic in nature. Okay, so his shorter poems are pensive, or we can say melancholic in tone. Very sad kind of poems are there, but these are the most realistic in nature. Okay, so this is what we can understand from his life, or from his I would say period of writing. So what kind of a writer he is, he has been, and now we will see a few of the works and what kind of style is perceived by him. Okay, so let's see. So we will see merits of the poem. Okay, so for what kind of characteristics, what kind of features his poems are known. Okay, so his works, we will see what kind of good things are there in his poetry. So Kolatkar's poetry is simple in expression but very rich in impression. Okay, so if we see that These are very simple in expression, very coolly, casually he expresses, but it has a very great impact on readers. His poems have been written in everyday speech, so he does not use fancy words or great kind of vocabulary, but he speaks all those things which are there in his heart in everyday speech in a very colloquial language. When we read this poem I mean to say, these poems which are the part of this long poem Jejuri, so we are also transported to Jejuri. So it is the caliber of potential of poet who transports us to the place where he is traveling. Okay, so it is the greatness of poet only. Some of Kolatkar's admirers keep his poem Jejuri at par with T.S. Eliot's immortal poem The Wasteland. Okay, so we all know what is the greatness of T.S. Eliot's immortal poem The Wasteland. Okay, and here this long poem Jejuri is somewhere we say that there is a comparison with this great poem Wasteland with Jejuri. The similes used by him are as good and suggestive as those of T.S. Eliot. Okay, so the use of simile is very great and it is suggestive of the goodness of T.S. Eliot's poem. Professor C.D. Narasimhaiah remarks, "Here is a verse which tickles the ears and the mind by its sheer irreverence, which holds to ridicule the Hindu pantheon of gods of many hands and heads." Okay, so he says, this C.D. Narasimhaiah, he remarks that the poems are a great impact on the ears and the minds of readers, and how he tickles, how he knocks the ears and the mind of readers by showing the sheer irreverence which he holds to ridicule the Indian or Hindu pantheon of gods. How many gods we have, he ridicules, he mocks, and he talks about the gods of many hands and heads. So here hands will come. Okay, so his shorter poems are pensive and most realistic in nature. That's why we see that how these short poems are very pensive, very melancholic in their tones, and but at the same time most realistic in nature. The poet gives a picturesque description of the people and object. Okay, so if we talk about specifically the poem like an old woman, we see that how a very picturesque description is there of that woman who is begging in the areas of Jejuri, which is a pilgrimage in southern part of Pune. And therein lies the beauty of the poem. And when he gives the graphic description of people and object, therein we see that the beauty lies of the poem. He is straightforward in expression. He does not begin each line of his poem with a capital letter, as is the usual practice. Okay, so generally all the writers have this kind of practice that whenever they write something, first line, first letter will be capital. Okay, so this is the usual practice, but he does not follow that. He writes his poems in free verse. There is no rhyme scheme in his poems. Thus, he is an innovator also. So, he is an innovator that ways or in that sense. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you have got to know many things about Arun Kolatkar, what kind of a person he was, what kind of a poet he was, and what is Jejuri, what are all these poems about which are there in our syllabus, and what kind of style is there which is followed by or used by Arun Kolatkar in his poems. So that's it for this video. I hope you have liked it. Share it with your friends. Do like it, hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, do subscribe it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.